Today I learned that James Cameron, the acclaimed director known for films like Terminator and Titanic, once had discussions about helming a Spider-Man movie back in the mid-90s. The potential star for this project was none other than Leonardo DiCaprio. This Spider-Man adaptation was envisioned to be a gritty take on the iconic superhero's story. However, the project was never realized due to a series of lawsuits and the bankruptcy of Marvel in 1996. Traces of James Cameron's involvement with Spider-Man can be found in various sources. An article from Variety, dating back to 1993, mentioned that Cameron had submitted a script for the movie. An anonymous agent even expressed confidence that the film could be as successful as Tim Burton's Batman franchise. In 2015, Leonardo DiCaprio revealed in an interview with Empire that he had discussed the possibility of portraying Spider-Man with Cameron. DiCaprio believed that Cameron was somewhat serious about the idea. Although Leonardo DiCaprio didn't express regret over missing the opportunity to play Peter Parker, James Cameron had a unique vision for the character. He aimed to bring a sense of gritty reality to the superhero genre, distinct from the more fantastical and metaphorical portrayals seen in other superhero movies. Cameron envisioned a Spider-Man grounded in the real world, set in New York, where a regular guy is bitten by a spider, develops powers and goes through the ups and downs of creating his superhero suit. This down-to-earth approach aimed to connect with universal human experiences, setting it apart from the more fantastical elements seen in other superhero stories.
Today I learned that before his untimely death, Phil Hartman, the talented voice behind iconic characters in The Simpsons, and a beloved comedian, was developing a live-action movie centered around his cherished character, Troy McClure. You might remember Troy from such educational videos as Lead Paint, Delicious but Deadly, and Here Comes the Metric System. Troy McClure, with his distinctive voice and memorable roles, left an indelible mark on The Simpsons. Unfortunately, he vanished from the show due to the tragic murder of Phil Hartman in 1998. The loss of Hartman, who had also contributed to News Radio, Saturday Night Live, The Critic, and The Larry Sanders Show, was deeply felt in the world of comedy and animation. Prior to his untimely demise, Phil Hartman had been working on the possibility of a live-action spin-off movie for Troy McClure. Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, had discussed this concept with Hartman. However, the tragic events of May 28, 1998, brought an abrupt end to any plans for the film. Despite the setback, some of the show's writing staff expressed their enthusiasm for Hartman's vision for a Troy McClure movie. They were eager to bring the character to the big screen. Nevertheless, following Phil Hartman's death, out of respect for his legacy, Troy McClure, Lionel Hutz, and several other characters he had voiced were retired, and the film project was naturally retired.
Today I learned about a lost gem of Hollywood history, Superman Lives. This was a Superman reboot planned in the 90s, featuring a screenplay by Kevin Smith, directed by the imaginative Tim Burton, and starring none other than Nicolas Cage as the Man of Steel. Tim Burton, celebrated for his work on Batman, was tapped to give Superman a fresh cinematic spin. This project, however, never saw the light of day, despite a much-publicized development process. It stands as one of the most famous unmade ventures in both Burton's and Cage's careers. In a recent interview, Tim Burton shared his reflections on Superman Lives. He confessed that while he doesn't have regrets about the canceled project, the experience left a lasting impact on him. When you invest so much time and passion into a creative endeavor that ultimately doesn't materialize, it lingers in your mind. The fate of Superman Lives has garnered renewed interest in recent years, with speculations of it possibly resurfacing in some form, thanks to the resurgence of Nicolas Cage's career and the concept of superhero multiverses. Cage himself even paid tribute to the ill-fated project by briefly donning the Superman suit for a cameo in The Flash. When asked about the possibility of playing Superman in a full-length movie, Cage didn't dismiss it entirely. He acknowledged that the notion of what his take on the character might have been continues to captivate fans' imaginations. While the project remains an unrealized dream, the mystery of what Superman Lives could have been still tantalizes both fans and those involved in its creation.
Today I learned a compelling story about the making of The Shawshank Redemption. Frank Darabont, the film's director and writer, faced an intriguing proposition. Rob Reiner, a notable figure in the entertainment industry, offered Darabont $2.5 million to take over the script and directing duties. Additionally, Reiner had ambitious casting ideas, envisioning Tom Cruise as Andy and Harrison Ford as Red. However, Darabont stood his ground and refused this substantial offer. He firmly believed that this project was his opportunity to achieve something truly exceptional. Despite the lure of money and the prospect of working with talented individuals like Rob Reiner, Darabont's passion for the project was unwavering. After completing the script for The Shawshank Redemption, Darabont presented it to Castle Rock, the production company co-founded by Rob Reiner. Reiner was deeply impressed by the script and desired to direct the film himself. He was willing to pay several $1 million for the script, yet Darabont remained resolute in his decision to take the helm as the director. In Darabont's view, the value of his passion and the opportunity to bring his vision to life far outweighed any financial offer. He recognized the significance of retaining creative control and was determined to see his dream realized on the big screen.
Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you.